Several years ago, we began getting letters from people requesting that True Girl come to the Dominican Republic. And one of them was Marlene.
So I emailed them about the need that we had in the Dominican Republic and that I wanted this ministry to come to our country.
So I was going on a mission trip to Haiti with my friend Jim Bertoft, who's one of our board members. And while we were on Haiti, we got the idea to take a bus across the country on the same island to the Dominican Republic.
Finally, I got an answer from them. Bob Gresh wrote to me saying, I'm in Haiti, I'm gonna pass by through the Dominican Republic and I want to meet you. And I was so excited. I was like, is this happening? Wow, glory to God, this is happening.
I met Marlene in Santo Domingo and talked to her for a while, and I just loved her and realized that her and her husband Irving have devoted their lives to what some would think was a hopeless cause, dealing with these kids that are at the end, and they've invested their lives in these kids. So I had a strong sense that our work in the DR would be even more significant than our work here in the United States. But the last thing Dana said to me before I left was, don't make any promises.
Bob told me we need to pray that Dana can feel this burden in her heart to come to the Dominican Republic.
I am ashamed to say that I cried when Bob told me what he was sensing about the Dominican Republic. How would we possibly add one more thing to our busy schedule? Bob knew there was something so special about Marlene, and so he taped her personally asking me to come, and I fell in love with her. And so I told Bob, if God made it really clear that I was supposed to go to the Dominican Republic, then I would do it. And would you know that just a few weeks later, my friend Nancy DeMoss Wogelmuth called me and asked me if I would do the first overseas True Woman event with her in the Dominican Republic.
So before True Woman, Dan and I went to the mountains of the Dominican Republic, where she could start writing her book. And while I was there, I messaged Marlene.
And I remember getting a Facebook message from Bob saying, hey, we're in the Dominican Republic. We want to meet you in Santo Domingo. And I was so sad. I was like, I'm not in Santo Domingo anymore. I'm in Jarabacoa. So I remember he wrote back to me and said, what? We're here in Jarabacoa too. Then I was writing a book there. So I was like, oh, yay!
We had dinner together that very night.
I got to tell her everything that was going on in Jarabacoa. And in our meeting, she started crying and she started to feel like the same things that I was feeling in my heart too. Like we were connected and it was the Lord who did that.
The very city that we were having dinner in has the highest rate of mothers aged 13 to 15 years old on the planet. Many of these little girls are becoming a commodity at a very young age. I have to admit that going to the Dominican Republic, I was so intimidated. What could I possibly offer? But then I felt God telling me that I didn't really need to change the country. I just needed to love and resource and support people that lived there and wanted to change their own country. So together, we began to build a fast-growing ministry team in the Dominican Republic. They are training community leaders, translating books and curriculum into Spanish, and even starting their own True Girl tour team. It has been so precious to see these little girls here, that they are a masterpiece created by God. Their hearts have been waiting to hear those words. I believe that we are going to see one of Satan's greatest playgrounds turned into a story of God's great glory.